Offense versus amazing defense. Not that Jaden can't score. Has one of the best single legs in the world, and we are underway. 86 kilogram finals. This is match number 1. Jaden Cox in the red, David Taylor in the blue.
And we've talked about this one. We are wrestling it right now. We look for Taylor to be offensive, and let's see if he can get to those legs. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, we're going to see Taylor going to try to get to that collar tie. And I'm curious if Taylor's going to let him get in there, or if Cox will let him get in there, pull on his head as much as he wants. That's where Taylor is so effective. He pulls, pushes, moves, creates angles, can look for ankle picks. He's got a lot of different leg attacks at his disposal and can go and attack both sides, as can Jaden Cox. Of course, I talked about his single leg, but he's got a great high crotch as well. Really diverse skill sets on both sides.
And interesting here, 45, almost 50 seconds in, no even attempt of an attack by David Taylor, which is, I'm sure he's got a game plan and he's following it. It's just a little bit different than what we're usually used to seeing.
Could be a feeling out process, could be a respect process, or could be, these guys train together. He was Jaden Cox's Olympic training partner, so could be a familiarity thing as well.
Sure thing. Minute 5 in, no score. Taylor and Cox.
Collar tie there, looking for that single leg. Now coming underhook is Jaden Cox, and can he drive? You see that horsepower,
yes,
Jaden Cox. Wow.
Cox strikes first. Powerful guy, gets into position, takes David Taylor out of bounds.
Seatbelt plus horsepower, and there's a point, but now it's David Taylor in on the leg, looking to come out the back door.
And this is what we wanted to see.
Here's those scrambles we were talking about, and Jaden's got his hips on top of him. And is David going to continue to work for this finish?
I don't think Taylor can score here.
It's tough. It's tough now.
Can Jaden turn this into his offense? No.
Jaden has some of the best short offense. The guy basically jumps in the air and can get an angle and get a goal behind. We saw him doing it against Jake Hubbard.
Another shot. Taylor's in yet again, looking to score, and he's in position. He's in position. This should be a score, and it's going to be 2. David Taylor with the takedown over Jaden Cox. The first takedown on Cox in freestyle in quite some time.
Yeah, it's been a little bit, probably since the Olympic trials finals against Kyle Dake, maybe.
Yeah.
He wasn't taken down at the Olympics. I don't think he was taken down the qualifier. Maybe, it was Sharifov in Germany. Maybe the last guy to take Jaden down in freestyle.
David Taylor just did it. His takedown puts him up 2-1. 45 seconds to go here in the first.
That single leg.
Oh, and Jaden Cox in on the leg now. He's got Taylor up, hopping on one foot. He's gonna look to score. David Taylor fights it with the whizzer. Taylor tough to score on. Cox circles the corner. Could he get one on the step out, or are we gonna see a grounded David Taylor? Looks like the referee has his hand down. Has no points ready to be awarded. We're going back to the center. And no points.
Yeah, and the official was indicating with his hand that blue was grounded. So a little hint, and yeah, probably the right call. I don't know. It's always tricky with a step-out situation. What's grounded, what isn't, I don't know.
Short time, 15 to go in the first.
So we saw the single. Both guys been able to get to the legs. It's Taylor, the only guy been able to finish so far.
Taylor's been in a couple times. Cox been in once. That'll do it. First period to a close. 2-1. David Taylor with the lead. And Cale Sanderson in the blue ball cap. Casey Cunningham, no ball cap. In the corner with David Taylor. He's got that nice little side cut going on. Sharp.
Taylor, of course, 2-time Hodge Trophy winner. 2-time NCAA champion, 4-time NCAA finalist. Only a handful of losses. Most of them to Kyle Dake. And here we go, underway. Second period, it's a 2-1 lead for David Taylor.
See if either of these guys make some adjustments. Taylor moving forward and stalking.
Absolutely.
Cox may have gotten poked.
Good fake there from David Taylor. Getting a reaction. There's that high crotch attempt there.
And one way, the other way. Nothing here in a re-attack from Taylor. Can't get to the leg. Successfully defends, though.
And you saw Jaden try to come up and keep that underhook, but this time it was Taylor able to clear out of it. 2:30 to go, still plenty of time to go in this second period.
Collar tie from Taylor, and you called it early all day long. He wants to be on that collar. He's got an inside tie on the other side. Cox clears, catches a wrist.
He cleared one, and then it comes, the other hand comes right on. Another shot from David Taylor in deep on the single leg. Oh, that's going to be Taylor's points. 2 blue the call.
Will it be 2 blue confirmed?
4.
4 confirmed.
Oh, wow.
And I feel like Jaden put himself in that position.
He forced that instead of giving up the 2. And so the question was, can David Taylor finish on Jaden Cox, and how?
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
And we're going to see a challenge from the red corner. Mike Ironman throws the cube onto the mat.
Felt like they were both on the mat to me. I thought 2, but who knows? I think it's a worthwhile challenge, but it was.
Yeah,
This is what you call an unforced error there. I don't know what you call there. It's going to be really close.
We'll take a look at this replay.
I don't know. That could be 4. Jeez.
Jaden put himself to his back.
See, he's on his feet there. I think this will be 4 + 1. Let's see.
So it should be 7-1.
Yes, 7-1. And Jaden Cox has many things. He's not really built to come back. That's not really the kinds of matches he wins. So this is definitely in David Taylor's favor. I mean, anytime you have a big lead, it's important. But against Logan Stieber, it's one thing. Against Jaden Cox, a lead of this magnitude is very different. And it's going to be tough for him to come back.
We've never seen Jaden in a position like this. And
Another
Taylor,
shot.
as we thought, would continue to attack.
Oh, my goodness.
And 2 more as he takes the Olympic bronze medalist off the mat.
Uh-oh. And Taylor needs a moment.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if it's the...
He's tingly.
What
And
was
I think, right? I don't know anything, but it looks like, right? That's what it looks like.
Like a little twitchy there.
Yeah, like he was taking his hands in and out.
And I wonder if it...
So
I wonder where he landed on. Now he's sitting up now.
So let's take a look at this replay.
I don't know what it could
Was
be.
it his left knee?
Oh, look like just a basic finish. I don't know.
Stinger maybe.
Grabbing his neck there is Taylor. Be a stinger.
I think he's got a tingly arm. Sometimes you get popped the wrong way, get the tingles run down your hand.
Great performance here by David Taylor.
And you know he's not going to stop. He's up by 8.
Oh, a little smack there from Coach Kale, and he's ready to go. And it's David
Taylor's right back in the face of Jaden Cox.
Amazing performance here by David Taylor. Jaden's got his work cut out for him, not just in this match, but moving forward. Single leg, Jaden. Great defense from David Taylor.
And David Taylor, you know, he moved up 1 year ago from 74 to 86. Was 3rd place in the Olympic trials, maybe still just a tad undersized. He has filled into that weight beautifully and is taking ground here and trying to establish himself as the man here in the United States.
Whoa,
And Cox,
okay.
he's going to score a takedown, puts himself a little closer, still a 6-point spread. So 3 takedowns or a 4 and a 2 would tie it. That's a lot to ask for. We got a minute to go.
And Jaden just doesn't have a turn, which is part of what kind of puts him, makes a lead like that sort of out of reach. I can get a takedown or 2 here, but it just doesn't work fast like a Taylor. And he doesn't really, he kind of surprisingly doesn't really have that feet to back potential typically, right? I mean, you don't typically, he's not a double leg 3 guy. He's not like a Frank Molinaro high crotch guy. More methodical with his finishes. And now 48 seconds to go. It's 9-3 as Jaden letting it fly a little more, but could be too little too late. He's down 6. Right hand. 30 to go. 9-3 lead for David Taylor. Been so close in these finals before. Fell to Jordan Burroughs. Been knocking at the door, thwarted by Dake. Now in position, trying to make his first world team.
And he's in position to win this first match and set him up to have the advantage against Cox. He peeks at the clock. David's got to feel good about where he's at.
And man, if you're Jaden Cox, you got some adjustments to make going into match 2, or David Taylor's going to be on this team. 9-3, the final for the Magic Man, David Taylor.
Very impressed. Very impressed with Taylor. And let's check out some highlights from this match. There's a double leg from David Taylor. Takes Cox out of bounds, and this 4-pointer. Cox with a late score, but